Hey Tauruses, welcome back to my channel. You guys are incredible. Your support means everything to me. My name is Kelly. If you're brand new, welcome to the channel. You can go ahead and hit subscribe and stay with us if you'd like. And I'm an emotional empath, which means I read the emotions of the cards. That's how I interpret them. All right, so yeah, you'll feel my emotions fluctuate with the energies that come out. Also, I am an honest tarot reader. I'm very big on integrity. That is one of my highest values, and therefore I truthfully read the cards. I embrace reality, which is light and dark, which therefore means that to integrate the whole, I understand the importance of learning the lessons of what comes up that we consider negative. Because actually it's not negative, and those that have done shadow work will understand that. These negative things are actually there to teach us something. So I give you what I see that comes from spirit. So if you don't like the truth of the cards, no problem at all, but I'm probably not the reader for you. Okay? So all of that being said, let's get into it. They're general messages. They will not resonate for everyone. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find a link to my website in the description box below. That being said, let's get into this. What do we got for Taurus today? Taurus, my bulls. I'm feeling a sense of strength. I'm feeling a sense of forward movement, but in a very solid stance. I feel like there's something and you're feeling confident about it. Whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish or create. Heavenly signs, brilliant. So at the center of the reading, I think what Spirit is saying is right now, pay attention to any signs or symbols that you might be seeing on occasion. If you're seeing repeating numbers, that is your confirmation that you are on the right path. All right? They do mean something. Also, look up the numbers. See what the numerology means, as it might resonate and assist you to keep pushing forward in your determination. The synchronicities are a great feeling. And I say that just as spiritual growth comes out. Wow. Look at you guys. That is at the foundation of your reading, or I could even say that it's crossing it. And just as I said, when you see these signs and these synchronicities, that would make sense then as to why that's at the heart of your reading. If you get discouraged in terms of the changes, because let's face it, going through any type of growth is what I call growing pains. So you will writher about in your cocoon and it can feel uncomfortable. Like it can feel a little strange, but I feel like you're starting to emerge now. And as you're coming out, things are just going to get so much brighter and you're going to feel so much clearer. You're even going to see the world differently. This is part of your ascension. So good on you. Realization and epiphanies. Whoa. Thank you, Spirit. What did I just say? That clarity that you're going to see. You're going to have so many different realizations now. Things are going to be so vivid and so clear to you. And now I'm looking at that butterfly and how the wings look so strong. Maybe that's why you're going to feel as though you can just take off. Absolutely beautiful. And this is where I first saw, do you see that yellow in this card here? That's where I first saw that you were going to get that clarity. And it's going to help you solve some issues. It's going to bring you some peace, maybe in dealing with others, because you're going to see something about it that you never saw before. And it's going to bring this calmness in dealing with the situation. In the recent past, moving came up, but it came up in reverse. So that would make sense then as to why Heavenly Signs is here. Maybe you felt as though you weren't transitioning. Maybe you felt a little stagnant and a little stuck. But Spirit says, no, you're on the right path. And we do have to spend some time in the cocoon before we actually emerge. So if you felt like you weren't moving, don't you worry about it, because you are in a period of spiritual growth right now. And the reason why is because you're ascending to a higher level of understanding. Then, as the outcome, leaving. I don't feel like you've just taken off just yet, because it wanted to come out in reverse, which means you're emerging. All right, so you're almost there. Keep going. Keep going, my Tauruses. And then in the near future, what we have for you, and then I'll do the clarification, and then I will let you move on to your amazing rest of the day. Forgiveness. Beautiful. So whatever this change is that you're going through and the new realizations that you get, you're moving to a level of forgiveness, which is going to set you free. It's like putting down that emotional baggage, putting down that baggage that maybe you've carried around for a long time. And because you carried it around, it got heavy. And Spirit decided, okay, now you're ready to look at it. And that's what I was saying about embracing the dark, is sometimes we're angry at people and we carry our resentments, right? And we do that because literally we feel as though if we open up, or if we trust, or if we give something another chance, that we're going to get hurt again. So we hold on to the pain. And the reason that we hold on to the pain is it's a reminder. Oh, I don't want to go through that again, so I'm going to hold on to it to remind myself that this is what happens, right? But the funny thing is psychologically, we don't realize that we're doing that. And then what do? We blame. We blame others. And we say, oh, they're the ones with the problem. They're the ones that need help, or they're the ones that need to change. And you know what? Rightly so. Everyone's on a journey. Everyone's changing. And they're all changing at different rates and at different speed, different times. But what's interesting is part of our journey is to realize that those uncomfortable feelings that we're holding onto inside are what we need to transform in order for us to be free and continue on our journeys. Do you see how that works? And that is what I feel like you are in the process of doing right now. Absolutely beautiful. So what is the spiritual growth, please? Or sorry, what is the heavenly signs, Spirit, for Taurus? What is the heavenly signs? Oh, this reading it's making me even feel free. I feel the freedom that you're feeling. 9 of Cups, dreams come true. This is emotional contentment. All right? So this is about feeling good in your own skin. And like I was saying about that feeling I got before I even pulled the cards, this forward momentum and this solid feeling inside. No anxiety, no stresses. Your emotions will balance out, which is going to be great. And then you move on to your 10 of Cups, which is complete emotional fulfillment and happiness and relationships, etc., etc. So, what is this spiritual growth, please, for my lovely Taurians? What is it? What do we got? Spiritual growth for Tauruses? Yes, yes, yes. Wow, you can't make this up. There you go. You got the Moon card and you've got Judgment. Remember what I said about how we project outwardly that the issues are actually someone else's, but we don't even realize psychologically we were doing it to protect ourselves? The Moon is that psychological piece that I was saying, where we hold on to the fear because we don't want to experience the pain again. But now, because you're having this epiphany and these realizations, why are you having it? Because Spirit's come in with the Judgment energy to help you now see through this illusion, this fear. Because that fear and that illusion is holding you back. It's holding you back from having the relationships you want, the success that you want. Okay? So you're growing out of judging others. Or this could be the person that you're dealing with. They're growing out of judging you because Now they're starting to see that the issue was really within them. The pain that they were holding on to was within them as a form of protection. And we aren't able to see it immediately because we're not ready to. When we're ready to deal with that pain, when we're ready to process it, that is when the subconscious releases it so that we can actually take a look at it with that judgment. Wow. And what is this leaving, please, Spirit? What is this leaving? That's right. Two of Swords. There was a decision that you had to make. And this is about, remember what I was saying in terms of when you're ready? You can see how she's had the swords up. And the reason why leaving is in reverse right now is because you're not exactly at the point just yet, but you're almost there where you're going to be able to allow these feelings to come through. And once you do, and you feel them through, that's when you're going to get to that clarity. That's when that blindfold that she's wearing is going to come off and you're going to drop those defensive swords. Right? Do you see that? And then you're going to be able to leave it behind. And what I like about that Two of Swords energy as well is that we don't see exactly where we're going, but it's calling on your courage to just keep moving forward. And I think that was that energy that I felt. And then the forgiveness as the outcome, please. Clarify forgiveness. That's right. Releasing that resentment, letting go of control. And how was it being controlled? By holding on to that anger, holding on to the frustration as a form or way of keeping you safe. Brilliant. Some of you as well, you're coming to the point where you realize that materialisms don't keep you safe, even though you thought that they did. So some of you are going to learn that as well, which is you held on to people, places, or things thinking that it would bring you a sense of safety and security. And maybe some of you lost quite a bit. And because of that, you may have been mad at spirit, you may have been mad at life or the universe, but the truth of the matter is you start to realize that it's not to make your life hell. It's to help you realize what the important things are in life. Right? Because if you're so focused on the security of materialisms, then you're not balanced and enjoying the other elements that we need, which is the air element of perception, thoughts, clarity. You don't have the fire element balance in there about moving forward, following passions and desires because you're stuck. You don't have the emotional component, which would be the cups, right? And intuition. Where was that? There's that cups card, right? And it would make sense because Taurians, you guys definitely are an earth sign. So you're naturally drawn to pentacles, like people, places, things, anything material. But your journey in this life is to show others the comforts that can come from these things. But also on the flip side of that is for you to also explore and grow through these other elements. It can't be just the one focus. Do you see how that works? So good on you. You guys are going through a huge change right now. And I can't wait to see how you're feeling. So if this is forgiveness, even in terms of dealing with a person, you're going to be able to let go of emotions that you've been holding back, especially with that Two of Swords. If it's something to do with money, maybe somebody stole money or whatever, you're going to start finding forgiveness in terms of, okay, that individual obviously is struggling. They don't know how to look after themselves. I forgive them and I won't put myself in this situation again. Either or, this is a journey that you're on and it's going to come clear, and I can't wait until you reach this realization and epiphany because you're going to move forward. So this is going to turn from this to this. Beautiful. All right, Taurians, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope that this video helped to bring some clarity to your situation or whatever it is that you've been going through. And just know, brighter days are very close. All right, have a great one, Taurus. Bye.